This video is brought to you by Miniature Industries, unique products for your model railroad. These unique kits are available in N scale, HO, S, and O scale. For more information on these kits, visit his website, link will be in the description. And don't forget to use the code 15 at checkout for a 15% discount. Hey guys and gals, welcome back to another Vinny Vid Productions video. Hi, I'm Vinny and I will be your host. This is going to be update on layout rebuilds number 19. And in 18, I told you guys it was the first piece of the puzzle. This video is going to be the final piece of the puzzle. Behind me, you can see part of it right over there. Dave and I spent probably close to 4.5 or 5 hours getting this section to fit in and work with the correct elevation and all of that stuff. So we got it done, and I really want to thank my adopted little brother Dave for helping me getting all of this stuff accomplished. Anyhow, give me a minute, I will turn you guys around and I will show you the progress that we have made, and we'll continue on from there. Stay tuned, we'll be right back. Bye! Okay, boys and girls, since update number 18, which I had only one loop, I have added 2 more loops, as you can see, and I have one more wooden loop to go, and then the foam piece on the top, and we'll be done. But we're going to do another test run. I do that on every layer that I do, and this time I added 2 more cars. So I think we got 8 cars on there. Now, this locomotive should be able to pull these cars up this 2% grade. So, with all that being said, let's get this show on the road. You know what? Let me get these blocks out of the way. These blocks are to the next level. Alright. Is that better now? Alright. You might not see anything that's inside there because it's kind of dark. But here we go. Again, I'm going to be running this at scale speed, so I don't think there's anything wrong with it. This is one locomotive, one Kato or Kato locomotive SD40 with a Digitrax decoder. The number is 6792. And so far, we're looking really good. I think this locomotive will pull up to 10 cars up the grade. Oh, I think we're going to have a problem here. Let's see. Caught it just in time. Alright, let's go. Keep it going. I think I got some dirty track up there still. I need to give it a little nudge if it'll go. guys, there you go. 3.5 loops, one more wooden loop, and then the foam that goes on top. And next time you see this train running, it'll be on the complete helix and going up into the second level. So stay tuned and we will be back shortly. Okay guys, what you're looking at now is the final piece of the puzzle. It's right here. But I would recommend to you guys, if you're going to be building a layout, to take into consideration everything that is possible. And I'll give you an example. When I designed this layout, I knew how big I wanted the circumference to be, and I knew I wanted that track back there, and I knew I wanted the track down on the bottom. But when I got to the top, I couldn't put the same circumference because it would have interfered with that track and that track back there. So what I had to do was actually make this radius a lot smaller than the original. So the original radius was 18 inches. Now this one is 15 inches. So the transition from one radius to the other, hold on, let me get situated here, is going to be right here. The red line represents the original radius. It's going to come across into this line right here, which is a 15-inch radius. And that transition, let me see, let me get a piece of track here. Hold on a minute, guys. Now I started messing with the track, so it's already curved the way it's supposed to be. So I'll just stick this in here under that wire. So the transition will go, pick the camera up again. Starting here, it'll start to curve into this radius here, which is a 15-inch radius. So, with all of that being said, I'm going to go ahead and connect the final pieces of track and hook it up to the upper level. So stay tuned and we will be back in a few minutes. Hey guys, welcome back to the train room. I am very happy to announce that on April 19th at 0930 Mountain Standard Time, the golden spike was driven in my layout. We have now a completed layout. Lower section, upper section. So, with all of that being said, I am going to celebrate by picking the train up out of the yard and delivering the cars up to this area for further distribution. So stay tuned and we will be right back. Bye! Well guys, I hope you enjoyed that because I most certainly did. I mean, that was a flawless run. I could not believe not one problem. And the last two cars on there on the very top, when it went across one of the turnouts, they derailed. But those are the two lightest cars that I had in that consist of trains. So the next move with those trains that are brought up there would be to another crew would come and they would sort those cars out to the separate industries that they would belong to. Anyhow, like I said, I hope you guys and gals enjoyed this video, and as always, your questions, comments, input, subs, and shares are always welcome. For now, that's all folks. Vinny Vid Productions out for now. Toodles!